Right, I really hope that everyone can hear me. I'm gonna try and project my voice as much as possible. So yeah, I have got like angel healing music on the back, so let me lower that a little bit. Just, I wanted to make the ambience a little bit more better, but I can't even hear myself over the music. But anyways, I think I'm going to do a pick a card reading. I'm just winging this, so I don't even know what the name of this, like every other flipping video. So yeah, let me think about this because I just started recording and I was like, you know what, I'll just think of a pick a card whilst I'm filming. So okay, I think this pick a card reading is going to be basically what your person thought when you guys first had sex versus now. So I know, I think it's the reason why I want to do that type of reading is because I've actually got an oracle card deck called the Menorah. I'll just show you. So ooh, what the fuck, so I don't know if everyone knows about the Menorah tarot, the Menorah erotic tarot deck, right? But I found the oracle card deck and it looks like such a collector's item. I was like, I have to do a sexual reading, a pick a card reading. But look at how nice the cover is. It just looks so good. Like, I'm literally obsessed. But yeah, anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do 3 piles. I'm gonna do 3 piles and yeah, let me just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll put the timestamps below, but let me just get some crystals out for you guys so that you guys can choose. So the first one I'm going to do is the pyrite. So this is the pyrite. It's basically called fool's gold. So I'll just put that here. How close should I do it? Okay, I'll do it here. So that's pile 1. And then pile 2, I will do the carnelian, great sexual energy stone. And then the third one, I will do the smoky quartz, because why not? So you can choose which one you want to do. You can pause the video, but take some time to just relax. Like, if you have a hard time when it comes to choosing piles, I always just say the one that pulls to you. And if you're someone that's like, well, which one pulls to me? Go with the one that literally you're just like, okay, that one, because that's basically your intuition. So yeah, like I said, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and I'm gonna get started with pile 1. Yeah, so pile 1. I don't know where to put the crystal. Okay, so I'll just put it here. So we know. Right, so your person, think of your person, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what they thought of the sex the first time versus now, okay? So let's see, let's have a look. Spirit, how does pile 1's person, I'm gonna click my neck, hang on. Oh, I always have neck issues. Oh god, sorry. Okay, so pile 1's person, what did they think of the sex, or what was on their mind when they first had sex with you? What did they think? What did they think? What did they think? Okay, I'm just trying to tune into this card because it's a little bit, I'm already getting quite a detached feeling from when you first had sex. So this could predominantly be due to the fact that maybe you didn't orgasm, you didn't feel like you got pleasured by him. I'm going with the sole basis of the picture and the image, okay? Regardless of what the 10 of Pentacles means, in this deck, I do feel like this woman, she's very independent, she's got her shit together. I feel like the translation of this card, when it comes to the female and when it comes to sex, I do feel like there wasn't pleasure involved. It was like, it was okay. It was like, I feel like you got what you wanted. Like, okay, yeah. Like, when you guys first had sex, both of you were kind of like, yeah, we both got what we wanted kind of thing. I do feel like your person was kind of like trying to pleasure you, trying to see what you liked in the bedroom. Because this star sign is the Virgo sign. So Virgos are self-serving signs. So I do feel like there was a sense of trying to get you to enjoy yourself, to try and get you to really, really enjoy. They wanted you to enjoy themselves. Okay, let's see. Let me get an oracle card. Spirit, how did pile one's person? Actually, before we get into it, let's leave the oracle best for last year. Let's just keep going with the tarot cards. How did pile one's person feel when they first had sex? Yeah, see, like there is something to do with your person where they really, really wanted you to enjoy yourself. So I've got the Lovers card, right? I feel like you were put on a pedestal. There is something about you where it's not just sex for them. It wasn't just sex for them the first time that they had sex with you. There's more like the way you held yourself down. I feel like they really chased you down for that first time you had sex. So the thing that I'm getting is that you guys may have gone on a couple of dates before you guys had gone through with sex or whatnot. Because now that I think about it, yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles, this is something where you guys have dated, and especially, you know, this is out in the street, in the cafe. You see her with her glass of wine, and then you see that this guy is super romantic and he is idolizing her, and you know, trying to draw a picture of her. And so what this represents to me is that he really admires and respects you as a woman. Okay, there is an appreciation for your body, there's an appreciation for you as a female, and there is an appreciation for you as a feminine energy. Okay, and I feel like you guys must have been on a couple of dates because of the way that they do respect you. In terms of the sex, I just literally see like there was something about your energy that really uplifted them, that they really wanted to inspect and explore your body as much as possible. They might have, like, what I'm seeing is that maybe you were far off into the bed and they basically were touching their, you know, I don't know if I can say it on YouTube. Yeah, but they were touching their area and they were like looking at you, and then they were kind of like, whoa, like, you know, they were getting their thing on, they were getting a hard on. They really, really was mesmerized by you whilst they were coming towards you. So there is a lot of time of them actually taking it all in. They're not shy with their eyes, definitely not. So I think that they wanted to, sorry, there was like eggshells on my flipping counter. So there is something to do with taking their time when it came to the sex. I don't know why I'm getting something to do with cameras, but let's just have a look. Spirit, what else did pile one's person think of the sex when they first had sex? Woo, you got the Judgment. I'm definitely seeing they really enjoyed themselves. So they really thought to themselves, yeah, like when they bust a nut, they were just like, they just died. They were like, yeah, this is everything that I wanted it to be. Because do you see the doves coming out of the vagina? As much as obviously, like, I'm asking what he's feeling, you know, so he definitely felt like your body was like his fortress for him. That's what I'm seeing. I definitely feel like he was really trying his best to try and pleasure you as much as possible. I feel like as much as, okay, at the beginning when I said it must have been difficult to get you to orgasm, I do feel like you did in the end, but it was massive. Okay, like it was a massive orgasm. Spirit, how one's person feel when they first had sex? Okay, do you remember when I said that this is just much more to them than sex? So this is literally the Six of Water. They were just in their feelings after the sex. Like, I definitely feel like this person knew, and they got slightly like, it's like they got like, okay, so the card that is being represented is the Six of Water, right? And this is being represented by the Scorpio sign. So this is talking to me about possession over sex, possession and feelings, because Scorpios, when they have feelings during sex, it's much deeper. It's like it's like their body feels complete, because obviously the sign of Scorpio is sex and transformation. So for them, when they did have sex with you, it was very transformative, and it was very, very it was very healing, because a lot of Scorpios, or a lot of Scorpio traits, okay, because the way I'm seeing it is that Scorpios heal through sex, yeah, especially when it's with someone that they love. So that is what I'm seeing. Okay, Spirit, what else did they feel after? What did they feel after the sex for power one? How did they feel after the sex? So there's definitely a sense of them where they were trying to, they were like indulging in the memories by themselves, or they weren't trying to have sex with anyone else afterwards, regardless of if you guys were dating or if you weren't dating. There is a sense where they were staying abstinent for you, like they chose straight after having sex with you, they were like, I'm not having sex with anyone else. There's also a sense of like touching themselves to you in secret, but feeling some sort of way because it's not official. I have a feeling this person has a hard time trying to express themselves in the bedroom, because when I get this card, it's to do with shame as well. And for me, that shows me that if there is shame with the way that they feel, they must also feel like there is something about this connection where they're like, okay, you know what, I felt something in this connection, but why do I still feel shame? So there must be something to do with his trauma, or something to do with sex that he's still discovering for himself. But regardless, I still see him as quite experienced, or I still see this energy of them being quite experienced. When it comes to the bedroom, I just feel like there's certain parts to them that still holds back within like sex themselves, because something might have happened to them when they were younger, or something just happened to them generally speaking, where they just feel a little bit closed off to the world of sex, behind closed doors. Spirit, how else did they feel with power one when they first had sex? Look, this is why I said to you that they have some sort of shyness or some sort of weird energy when it comes to sex. I don't feel like they're inexperienced. I just feel like they're a little bit like it, especially when it comes to someone that they love and care about. And when you come towards them in the sexual energy, they're just kind of like, oh my God, like they get a little bit shy, flustered, because there's feelings involved with the sex, right? I feel like you took them by surprise, and you still do. You might have taken them by surprise sexually, okay? That's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm getting. More than the sexual side of things, like I'm literally seeing that the way you even touch them, because obviously you're touching his crotch area, there must have been something where you might have initiated the sex first, or you might have initiated touching his private area, you know, his that area. And just kind of, I feel like what he's thinking about the most is you touching him in that area. So you obviously I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, you know, but you obviously flipping him off and touching him in that area, caressing his balls, that's what he's thinking about. This power is more to do with feelings rather than the actual feeling, the specific parts of what you're doing. Now let's see specifically what he enjoyed. I'm going to see specifically what he enjoyed about the sex. Spirit, what did he specifically enjoy about the sex for power one? What did they specifically enjoy? The foreplay. So the foreplay, I think the foreplay was very important to them. There is something about the build-up that really got them so excited. Like they really was like, you are just handling your own and you're working it. There's something about your tongue that they really enjoyed. There's a slow motion in their head that I'm seeing, so I feel like they really enjoyed the slowness and the build-up. Even the build-up to the sex as well. Like regardless if you guys were dating. they liked just taking control of your whole body. Like they really liked flipping your body over, making you feel like they were in control. They really liked like I can see them basically going ham. Like do you see what I'm doing? Like they went in ham. Like they were going in your backside and they wanted you tired. Like that's what I'm seeing. Like they just wanted you tired AF. There's something about your wetness and your skin texture that was wet that they really, really liked as well. What did they like specifically? If they went down on you, then they definitely enjoyed that. Or I was gonna say the texture of your vagina, but there is something to do with like their fingers being on your vagina or their mouth being in your vagina that they really like the texture of, which sounds weird, but they like that basically. They liked holding your thighs. That's what I'm seeing. Thighs, tongue. I'm seeing. It's the way your butt spread that they really liked. They really liked when your butt spread. Like I don't know how to describe it, but you know when you kind of cock your butt back to maybe re-sit on him. So that's what I'm seeing, and he really liked that. Let's see what oracle cards I got. Spirit, what did they enjoy about the sex first time? The hate nurtured with love. The hate nurtured with love. Okay, so the first time that they liked. This is Venus energy, Lilith in Taurus. So I do feel like they liked the animosity of the sex the first time. And they liked the pressure of like, because we're talking about Lilith and Scorpio as well. Let me get my little handbook, you know, because I'm like Lilith and Scorpio. To have a Lilith in Scorpio, let's just have a look. I'm going to see number 35. Okay, it says, I hate you, my love. I love you more than myself, and this is what I cannot accept. You created me so beautiful, and yet I wanted to create myself. Oh my God, that's crazy. There are strong links between hate and love, between anger. When two people weave their destinies together too often, they can hurt each other. Yeah, it's talking about the aggressiveness as well. Okay, so there is something to do with polarities in your personalities, okay? And with what you want in the bedroom is very, very different. If you have been together or you had dated for a long time, because this is the first time you guys had sex and we're talking about hate nurtured with love. So this to me feels like that you guys have very, very different personalities. So the first time you guys had sex maybe took you by surprise and it caused you to maybe self-inflict a lot of self-hatred towards what you wanted in a partner and whether you guys were right for each other. So it's on a deeper level now. Let's see, what else did they like about the sex? Spirit, what did they like about the sex the first time? The garden on top of the world. Okay, they know deep down that you don't need to have sex with someone, or you don't need to attach yourself to sex in order for you to capture someone, okay? Because I can see something to do with your mind where you took your time with the sex, where you really, really earned your stripes, because they felt more respect for you after they had sex with you, because they felt like this woman doesn't really need, or this person doesn't really need sex in order to feel validated, and they definitely didn't need me in the picture. I just feel like I had to pleasure her so that she would enjoy herself, because there isn't a feeling of them feeling like, oh, she's gonna want me more. Like there's respect involved in the sex. Yeah. Okay, now let's move on to, that was a long ass motherfucking reading. Let's go on to how they felt afterwards. How did they feel after the sex? How did they feel, Spirit, after the sex? I mean the last time they had sex with you, so now, like we're gonna go into now. keep it short and sweet because this has gone into 20 minutes and I have to do 2 more of these. Okay, so this is where I said that I am right, because they have now got feelings for you clearly, or they definitely have feelings for you now. They still feel, or they really enjoy now, the fact that you're able to relax. And I feel like there's an element of them that has a lot of fun with you. I see a lot of fun during sex now compared to the first time. They really, I do see that they enjoy it. And I feel like you shock them time and time again with sex, okay? There is an element of you shocking them constantly when it comes to sex, or you have recently shocked them in the bedroom, okay, is what I'm seeing. I also feel like you've definitely become more clingier, and they know that, but that's not got anything to do with it being bad or anything. I just feel like they know that it's a more intimate type of sex now than it was before. They definitely get in their feelings still, because obviously Pisces card, the Knight of Water, the sex is very intimate to them. Now I've got the World card, which I said to you, they have more fun with the sex. There is definitely more fun, and they do feel like you are more playful, and they love the fact that you're able to play with yourself in front of them, or they would wish that you would play with yourself in front of them. But regardless, I do feel like you have fun anyhow. There's a sense of goofiness in the bedroom that I'm seeing as well. So that is really, really leaving an imprint on them. Spirit, what do they enjoy about the sex now? Or what do they think of it? Oh, what did I tell you? That secret naughty feeling. What did I say? You guys have more fun with the sex now. There is a sense of more playfulness, role play, maybe even, you know, the playful element comes towards anything, the holidays, the fact that maybe you will do something really funny, like even funny sexually, like I'm getting humor. It's like you bring sauciness, or there is sauciness in the bedroom by bringing humor, the humorous element to it that keeps it lighthearted as well. So this could be to do with having sex in the cinema, you know, let's say for example you're shopping and then you just flash them, you know, there's stuff like that where I see you guys going into the toilet and maybe you flash your tit or your ass at them, you're wearing a short skirt, you lift up your skirt. That's the type of stuff that I'm seeing now. Now let me see what else that they enjoy about the sex. One last card. Okay, this one. Okay, this flipped out by itself, and this is the same card that came out when you guys first had sex, and it still stays to this day that they still respect you as a feminine. They still feel like you don't need them sexually, you don't beg for it, they beg for it, and they like begging for it. They just love your independence, okay? That's what I'm getting for you guys, pile 2. Anyways, let's move on to pile 1. We'll move on to pile 2 now. So pile 2 was the carnelian, the little sexual energy stone, so I'm going to put that there. So pile 2's person, how did they feel the first time that they had sex with you? How did they feel? What did they think of the sex? How did they feel? What did they think of the sex? Okay, I am not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be very blunt. I don't feel like there was enjoyment in the sex. There was something a bit bland, there was something a bit, I feel like you walked away from it. I feel like with this pile, this could be a one-night stand situation. Definitely a one-night stand situation. What if it's a one-night stand situation, I'm definitely seeing that you might have gotten pregnant the first time, or there is an element of a one-night stand and it's not been enjoyed to its fullest. I'm not picking up enjoyment. I'm getting you not enjoying yourself, someone not really busting a nut, or someone not really enjoying themselves, someone then leaving, and then you going off on your own thing. There's not really much to this story. I'm not really picking up that they thought much of it, or there is much of it going on. If this is a dick appointment, and obviously now you're doing the first time to the next time, I am seeing that the first time was a little bit weird, okay? In terms of, I don't think you guys enjoyed it, or there is an element of not really experiencing experiencing sex properly with the first encounter, okay? Now let me see how they felt about the sex. What specifically did they feel about you during sex? Yeah, like literally, I feel like you were there's something about your aggressive energy that they felt. You really take charge in the bedroom, quite vicious in the bedroom. Maybe there was something to do with biting involved as well. Um, I feel like they felt quite distant from you, okay, because the feeling or the element of the sex is that they are quite shut off emotionally. So I can't see much of, because I'll show you the card, okay? So look, shut off emotionally. And then you being vicious, they did like that, okay? They liked that you grabbed them, bit them, or you grabbed them. Something to do with your energy that took control is what they liked. What else did they like about the sex? It's you basically taking control, to be honest. I don't know if you're the one that walked away, but I'm seeing distance. So definitely not seeing that you stayed the night. They like your energy. They like the part of the sex, because I can't see too much of what they liked about the sex because they were very in their head. Now, when I see some person that is in their head during sex, it's because they are troubled. So they have used their body to use sex as an escape. So that's what I feel like. Now, what did they enjoy about the sex? I definitely do feel like the reason why they gravitated towards you was because of your confidence, and because they really needed someone where they could just experience something where they took control more, and that they were confident with their body, so they didn't have to pleasure you too much. That is basically the bottom line of what I'm seeing. I definitely see that they really liked the way there's something about your body when you are riding them that they really liked and that they enjoyed. What else did they like, Spirit? You guys might have had shower sex. They really, oh god, god damn it, just dropped all my cards. Okay, so what do they enjoy about you during sex? They just love how confident you are. There's something also to do with the shower that I'm seeing. If there's no shower, then obviously, you know, move past it. I'm seeing something to do with like a fetish, like a strange fetish that they have, or a strange thing that they requested to do on you. I don't know what specifically it is, but there was something strange requested in the bedroom, and that's what they really enjoyed most. This was more about them. I feel like it was really just about them trying to seek pleasure for themselves. So I definitely see that. I definitely get really like dark, creepy vibes from them. I do feel like they have a very, very dark nature to them in terms of the bedroom. And even as a person, I'm getting quite a dark energy with them. They enjoyed busting inside you. That's what they enjoyed. So definitely seeing that they enjoyed busting inside you. That was when they were like tip of the iceberg, and they were like, oh, chef's kiss. That's what I'm seeing in their head. But yeah, let me get an oracle card just to see what they liked during the bedroom with you, Spirit. What did they like? What did part two's person like during the bedroom the first time they had sex? What did I say? The cards never lie. Okay. Oh, I said to you guys that this person has a dark energy about them, okay? Regardless of if they probably have a flipping, I don't know if they're into satanic stuff or whatever, but I get a dark entity to them, dark energy to them. If they're not a dark energy, I do get something darker with their sexual side. And what card did I get? So this says indulging in the impossible pleasure, which tells me that the sex got really dark, or the sex was getting to a place of like, you know, dark pleasures. It lasted quite a long time as well. Indulging in the impossible pleasure. I feel like you guys really took it to the next level when it came to sex. Like I am seeing like you guys fulfill each other's darkest fetishes, or that this person really knew that they could actually dominate you in the bedroom, that they could control you in the bedroom. I am seeing now an element of control now. This person has a grip on you sexually, which is why obviously I saw that disconnect the first time you guys had sex, because I was like, okay, so you guys had sex again, because now this is doing the dot to dots where, okay, I don't need to get another oracle card, because I'm going to move on to how they feel now about the sex, because I do feel like this person controls you in the bedroom, or they're able to summon you in the bedroom. Spirit, how does Pile 2's person feel about the sex now? What do they feel about the sex now? Oh, and I said to you that they summon you, and the card that I literally got, basically there's a jinn behind her. Sorry, I just got it. So there's a jinn behind her, right? Oh, sorry, this is the jinn. Sorry, I was going to... So this in the Menorah deck, yeah, this is a jinn behind her while she's pleasuring herself, which means that you are strongly dominated by this person, and you touch yourself to this person or to the sex a lot, because the way that this person has dominated you in the bedroom has made such an intoxicating feeling in your body that you cannot forget it, okay? And I'm literally seeing that this person knows this. This person knows that they control you in the bedroom and they control you through sex. They don't care. Like, I'm not seeing that they care too much about the sex when they have. And this is the one detached card that is the most non-sexual card, because it shows you how nonchalant the person is. The person is dancing freely, not giving a fuck. So I like I said, this person does not have an emotional bond with you during sex. They use sex as a tool to control you. I'm definitely seeing that. They take pleasure and gratitude in the fact that they know what kind of control they have over you in the bedroom, and that you do touch yourself. They kind of manifest or say to you, like, okay, on a spiritual level, this person's spirits, yeah, they dominate you and they whisper in your ear that they want that you come towards them, okay, and that you feel addicted to them sexually. Let me see how they feel about the sex now. How do they feel? How does Part 2's person feel? They take gratitude in the fact that they pull away from you sexually as well. They take gratitude in the fact that they reject you sexually sometimes as well. That sometimes they actually pull away from sex with you. That they don't even, like, at the first time that they had sex with you was out of this world, was so dark and intoxicating, and now they will take that away from you and they won't fully actually pleasure you anymore, or they will say, they'll bust and they'll leave you to it, because they know what kind of power they have over you sexually. Like I said, they don't care about whether you feel gratitude in the bedroom. So how do they feel? They definitely do still leave you tired though, regardless if they definitely want you to put in a lot more effort than they do themselves. Like, I'm literally seeing them ask you, I don't think you're in a relationship, but they ask you things in the bedroom that you wouldn't usually want to do because you're saving yourself, but they're literally asking you to do things like put on lingerie for them, to dress up for them, to do things that a girlfriend would do in the bedroom, or that you shouldn't really be doing to that extent, because they haven't actually given you equal amounts of attention in the bedroom, or equal amounts of whatever they're doing, okay? So let me just check with the oracles. What else do they like in the bedroom now versus the first time? Spirit, what does Pile 2's person like about them in the bedroom, and think about the bedroom versus now? Okay. This is a lot more darker, but I can tune into the card. Okay, look at this card. It says creating a new self. They feel like they are able to control you, so much so that you have now created a new self with them. Ever since you've met them, you have changed for them physically and sexually. Like, the experience with them has changed you, and they've molded you into a person now. They've kind of molded you into a certain female, because there's a lot of control, a control factor within this, creating a new self. I feel like you are slowly trying to, or you are trying to get out of the grips grips of his claws, because of the way that this person's molded you. Because regardless of it says creating a new self, the flip side is also that you are trying to let go of the grip that they have on you. The truth behind the illusions. So this is also to do with the fact that they have unveiled a lot. And there has been a difficult time with you trying to uncover them in the bedroom. And they feel like they've uncovered you bare with sex. And you haven't even uncovered maybe a certain level to them as well. Let me just check what 9 means again. I'll just read it out to you. So it says, truth behind the illusions. The space around me is filled with excited anticipation. It would be so easy to cross the threshold. Do you love my body? Would you accept me loving your body as well? Will you open and show yourself naked, even if it means to be hurt? So this is you almost, he knows that you've opened up so much sexually to them, even though that you dislike or you feel some type of way about your body. And this is how they've actually taken control of you. I do feel like they have given you a lot in the bedroom sexually, and then they've just kind of pulled it right back. So yeah, that's what they think of you in the bedroom. A lot more darker and a lot more, I guess, power involved. I do feel like you're dealing with a narcissist in pile 2. So let's go on to pile 3 with the smoky quartz. If you've chosen this pile, this is how your person feels about you in the bedroom. First time versus the last time you guys had sex, okay? So spirit. My carnelian just moved, you know. Okay. Spirit, what does pile 2's person think about the sex with them? What do they think and feel about the sex with them? Oh my god, okay. A lot more emotions in this pile. So let me show you the pictures. 5 of water, okay. Queen of fire. And the 10 of water. So a lot of water elements. The first thing I'm getting is that you were really wet. And they were like, this is a puddle. Like, I'm literally seeing that they were like, this is a puddle. They loved it. That was the first initial thing for them with the sex in terms of the touchy side. I'm literally seeing that they made you, and I just got fanny tingles. They ate your ass and your thingy out, yeah? And you were dripping. Like, I'm literally seeing you dripping. You were a puddle before this guy or this person penetrated you. You were a puddle before they even penetrated you. They really enjoyed the sex with you. This is the best part, I think. They were really excited to have sex with you. You were everything that they wanted in a femme fatale. They were everything they wanted in a femme fatale. You were literally the queen of fire for them. They knew, and they knew you were good in bed, and you exceeded that. That's what I'm seeing. But they wanted to pleasure you first and really get your legs quaking. I can see legs quaking. I can see at one point you couldn't even get up. Like, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm also seeing that he's also well endowed, which I did not mention in the power 1 or 2. So last power, you guys are the luckiest. I feel like this power is the best one, in terms of performance, feelings, size, enjoyment. This one is the best power, definitely, by far. How else did they feel when they had sex with you? Yeah, look, this is what I said, the femme fatale thing. They know you get attention. They know you get attention without even doing anything, okay? So they got aroused by you the first time they saw you. I'm seeing that you guys might have met in a party, friends environment. They definitely, like I said, think of you as the femme fatale. Like, you do not really crave, you don't crave sexual energy, it just comes towards you. Like, men fall at your feet, okay? That's what he was thinking, or they were thinking. In terms of the sex, you're a tease. You're a tease to them. You are a tease. Wow, they caught feelings for you. They definitely, you know what I'm seeing? I feel like this was impulsive because the first pile was like, is this pile similar to the first pile but different, okay? And I'll explain why. The first pile had feelings and they went on dates. This pile, I don't feel like you went on a date, or you guys have known each other a long time, okay? Or you guys knew each other in a past life, but I'm definitely seeing that this person has strong emotions for you, and you guys are probably in a relationship at the moment, or this is serious. Like, I do see that this person has a lot of feelings for you. Like, no doubt, I've got the King of Water. This person definitely has feelings for you. They had feelings for you when they laid eyes on you. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like they saw you, they wanted you. Okay, this isn't about dating. This is more about the feeling on knowing that they wanted to be with you. I'm seeing that they wanted to see you in lingerie. That they really liked the way you dressed and looked after yourself. It was your hygiene, everything. It was chef's kiss for them. I'm seeing that you find pleasure in pleasuring yourself, that they know that you find pleasure in the way you style yourself. There is a sense of, like I said, and I repeat, femme fatale, and I haven't actually said femme fatale in power 1 and power 2, but this power, I'm actually genuinely seeing that you have a siren like energy to you. Very, very powerful energy. They definitely caught feelings for you whilst you guys had sex, and they were just blown away. Definitely, yeah. You are just a demon in the bedroom in all the best ways. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you know how to work your tongue when it comes to like going into his private area, that you maybe ate his ass out. I'm just saying, I'm probably putting this as an 18+, but you probably ate his ass out. I definitely feel like you left a big impression on this person sexually, like in the most intoxicating way. Now let me get the oracle card and see what they thought. I'll get one card out to see what they thought of the sex. Spirit, what did power 3's person think about the sex the first time they did it? Listen, yeah, when I tell you I'm psychic, the muse living in my dreams, this person, literally, you are a muse to them. And do you remember I just said that you are a siren to them, that you are a femme fatale to them. Femme fatale is a muse. The muse living in my dreams. Oh my God. Just have a look at that picture. So this person definitely daydreams about you a lot. You know, also with the muse as well, they feel like you are very hard to understand, that you're very hard to grip. They don't feel like, sometimes they just feel like you're better off as an imagination rather than actually growing this into a relationship. So you guys might be in a situationship, okay? Because what I'm seeing is time and a lot of feelings, okay? But I'm just not seeing it being initiated into a relationship. And I feel like it's mostly to do with you, because you aren't really making this grow into a relationship. And also your energy is very much so independent. And like I said, a femme fatale is not someone that falls into a relationship. So definitely a commitment for power 3 in terms of yourself. So Spirit, what else did they think about? Ooh. You know what? Spirit was like, no more cards. So let's move on to how they feel about the sex now. Spirit, how does power 3's person feel and think about the sex now? What do they most enjoy? What do they think? What do they feel? Whoops. It's upside down. What do they enjoy? What do they enjoy at the moment? Oh, yeah, see? What do they enjoy? They love chasing you. The chase is what they're after. This is why I said it's the whole thing about the muses is that they like that you're unattainable. They like that you're unattainable. And do you remember I called you emotionally unavailable, and this is you running away from them? They really have strong feelings for you. You're the Queen of Water to them. You're on a pedestal for them. They have strong emotions for you. You could be a Cancer, you could be a Libra, or a Scorpio. Definitely seeing a very, very strong feelings for you, but it's almost like I get very immature vibes from them. So they could be younger than you, or they are someone that is quite inexperienced when it comes to females. They definitely are the ones chasing you though. You see how I called you the femme fatale, and it's literally the skeleton dancing with the woman. What do they enjoy most about? They like the time apart. I can't even lie to you. I feel like there's time apart during sex, yeah? In terms of like the span, yeah? I don't see you guys actually meeting up a lot. And I see that when they do, they missed you a lot. I do see them missing you a lot. But they are a chaser. They're barbaric. Like, I do see that they're quite barbaric, like, when it comes to talking to you. They really enjoy you as a female, okay? Most importantly, it's you as a female. But I do feel like they express themselves in the bedroom rather than emotionally. Let's see, what else do they enjoy the most in terms of the bedroom now. And then, do I lie? Did I stutter? Because it says belief in your beauty. So the thing that they most enjoy about the sex with you is just yourself, your body, your just you as being in present. You know what they enjoy? It's them walking into the room and knowing that they're gonna have sex with you. That's the feeling that they enjoy the most, because it's the anticipation. It's just being in the same skin to skin touch with you. The skin is most important, because I can see that their chest touching you, or your legs touching them, your legs on their hips. There's something to do with your legs, your hips, your body, the female anatomy to them, but specifically your body is something that gets their loins on fire. What did I say? Reaching outwards. So the fact that you're unattainable, what does she really want in a man? What does she enjoy about me? They still feel kind of lost about what you actually want in a man. So again, the fantasy thing comes to play. But yeah, you can see that reaching outwards, very hard to attain as a woman. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, guys. Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed, and please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that reading, and I feel like I was able to express myself much more better than I was with the other videos, because in the other videos I'm literally whispering. So yeah, guys, until next time, love you guys, love and light.